Alright, and we're back. Let's go ahead and head out back into the city. So, we likely have a mission looming over our heads to go enter the Iron Throne building, but before we do that, we'll take a look around. Let's head up to the northern side of town. Haven't been there quite yet. Got a bit of burglaring to do at the behest of the Thieves Guild, as well as some, I'm not sure what that was, a gnome or halfling who wants to steal a telescope. So, quite a bit of intrigue here in the city. We have at least a 10-day to complete some of them. Let's head up north real quick, and then maybe we can just kind of progress counterclockwise or something and see what else we can find. Unless, of course, this wall blocks our way.
Could we have a moment of your time?
Merrick. What is it? He introduces himself and his companion Lothander, quite similar to Lothander, god of light. I don't think that's who he's referring to, though. He thought it would be nice to know our names. Otherwise, we'll be seeing more of them. We've been taking an active interest in destroying the Iron Throne. Don't try to deny it. They are in the employ of the throne. I thought it would be polite to give us one last warning. Stop interfering. Make all the threats you want. We aren't the ones with one foot in the grave. If anybody is stupid enough to get in our way, they will pay the piper. Well said, Xevric. Got the counting house. I suppose we need to count anything just yet. Take a look in here, though. Probably just more taverns and general stores and whatnot. Maybe a quest we can pick up.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
Probably not too much, though. Just a bunch of commoners milling about.
Welcome to my humble establishment.
This guy seems similar to the one we found in the southwest part of the city. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Looks like this shop is linked with the other. I recognize quite a bit of these things, actually. We can get rid of this detect evil for now. I think that was everything. Alright. We shall head back.
Hello there.
Hello to you. Speak with the beggar.
Alms for the poor.
Pardon thy lordship. He's not eaten in almost 3 days. Take this gold coin and use it well. More beggars. Well, I might as well try and help as many of them as we can. Take this gold coin and use it well. Maybe there's a quest or something. If you provide for enough of the beggars, they will rise up and aid us somehow in opposing the throne. Someone's house here. Suppose it couldn't hurt to look around, see who's home. Imoen will stay close by. No need to get sticky fingers in a place like this. Yeah. Seems empty. They should take better care to lock their homes. Shut that door for them. So we're actually barred from proceeding past this wall here. Unfortunately, that means it's rather difficult to navigate through the city. Suppose we could go back through the sewers, find our way there. Or maybe in the center of town here. Looks like there's an archway there. Perhaps we should head there. Yeah, we can try that. Been here before. Surely there must be an easier way than trudging through the sewers to get from one half of the city to the next. We follow this road. See where it leads us. To the wall. Here's hoping we can get through somewhere. Yeslik is scouting ahead for some kind of gap in this wall. But with no luck. Oh. Perhaps if we descend, looks like the road returns here. Okay. This is looking a little bit better. Some stairs or something that lead up. Yeah, okay. So looks like this is the archway here. It is quite expansive. But at last, we find what we pursue, away to the rest of the city. So I'll make sure that the rest of the party finds their way there. Looks like they will. And Yeslik can continue looking around. Here looks like the wealthier side of
Touch
town.
me not! You are unclean.
Bandits have been violent
A man
lately.
shouldn't speak to his better unless spoken to first.
He'll ruffle us up. We don't want that. Ooh, so we got some kind of circus tents here. Maybe a place for the common folk to convene and rub elbows with the noble class. Quite a few nobles here, actually.
Excuse me. Please let me speak before you attack.
Boy here. He is Lothander, partner of the assassin Merrick. Oh, it's this guy, not the boy. Okay, so the green one. He doesn't wish us harm. We'll give you a chance. Make it quick. His partner has poisoned all of us while we slept. Must have been at the Elf Song Tavern. He slipped a slow-acting magical poison into our rations. We have about 10 days to live. Common priest spells will not help us, but only one thing can. The Antidote. He'll help us find it if we help him first. Well, this could be a trap. But if our lives are at stake, we're kind of left without an option. Alright, what do you want us to do? His problem is that he doesn't work for the Iron Throne because he wants to, but he is forced to. He has been enspelled with a geas, or a magical compulsion of some kind. If he doesn't obey everything Merrick orders, the spell takes effect and shall waste away. He shall waste away. He needs a way to rid himself of the spell. He knows of a diviner here in the market square who may have the answers that he seeks, but he has no money to pay him. We'll help you. Take us to this diviner. He invites us into the diviner's tent. The fortune teller. Just in case that's the wrong tent. Just keep it from outside. This is where he stays during the day. He'll wait until we finish talking. Alright? Are we going to be working with those in the employ of the Iron Throne, even though they are not willing employees?
Knowledge used wisely is the most powerful of tools.
You wish to hear the arcade knowledge of Hasper. It'll cost you 50 gold for the answers, no matter how small. Well, that's a small price to pay if it means saving ourselves. Here's the money, Seer, but you better be for real. He assures us he is. Ask us what you wish to know. We only have the strength to answer a single question in one day, so be careful in what we ask. I would very much like to know the Iron Throne's agenda and their leader, but I feel like we already have a good idea. Richest man in Baldur's Gate, where does he keep all of his money? Maybe Imoen would be more interested in that, but we seek the answer to this. Who has the ability to release Lothander of his geas? Only the High Priestess Jelantha Mistmere of Umberley has the power to remove it. She can be found at the Water Queen's house. Can't answer any more questions, we must leave. Well, looks like that's where we're probably going to be heading. Lothander says we should head there, also known as the Temple of Umberley. He'll be at the Blade and Stars. Alright. Well, while we're here, let's at least explore north, just to get that marked on our map so that we can very quickly, a little bit of a trick for navigating around here. We should be able to very quickly go from one half of the city to the next this way, instead of having to trudge through that small archway every time. Come on, Zork. Let's get up there, cover in the rear, that's all we're doing. Poisoned by some kind of magical ailment. So, I need to reread that very quickly. Water Queen, Temple of Umberley. Doesn't specify where, but if I had to bet, it would be one of these closest to the river, or the sea, that's over here. So why don't we start, looks like the port or the docks are here. We'll start our search there. I haven't really seen too much yet besides the Iron Throne. Let's walk around a bit, see if we can find what we seek.
Glad to meet you, friend.
Oh, got a friend here. Caracas. Oh there, watch your step on the wharfs hereabouts. The sea spray can make the cobbles a touch treacherous. He introduces himself. What do you do here? He's the Duke's own dockhand. Well, just a dockhand like any other, but he's been aboard the royal galleys to unload wares from the New World. A New World? Is there some sort of dimensional portal in the middle of the sea through which you pass to get there? He says, even better than that. They say that the world is no longer flat. It has become round, a perfect sphere wrapped around itself like a wizard's crystal. We perch atop its upright half in the new world of Maztica, clings to the underside like so many bats. He wishes to sneak aboard one of these ships that he might see such wonders. Most of these seem kind of haughty a bit, unimpressed with what he has to say. Well, hurrah to your new world then, Caracas, whatever shape it takes. Alas, I cannot tarry here. Perhaps we'll talk another day. He wishes to stow himself in the hold of one of those ships in the meantime. Wish we had a system of labeling or something. Oh, that one's locked. Sewers here. Said to be careful when we're near the wharf, lest we slip on the slickness of the sea spray. Ooh, what do we got here? Some interesting architecture. This looks to be a loading area or some such. Well, speaking of loading things, what do we have here? Oh! Unidentified gauntlets. Certainly want to take a look at those. They be cursed, and we don't want somebody to accidentally stumble upon them, do we? Anything else of interest? Party catches up. We'll pass those off to Dinah here. Oops. No luck. Can identify, so we'll pass that off to Imoen instead. Thought somebody had she's already used it, and I suppose we have already used our identify scrolls, have we not? Okay. We'll have to hold off on that for now. Let's go inside though. Where are you going, Vince? Here.
The storm shall take those who are unfaithful.
Seems we did make our way to the Temple of Umberlee. For what purpose do you visit the Bitch Queen? We wish to speak with the High Priestess, Jelantha Mistmere. She's not a time to seek commoners. Why should she allow us to waste her time? Would a donation of 50 gold allow us entry? That is adequate. She will return with the High Priestess.
The Bitch Queen brooks no insolence.
Oh, there she goes. Presumably she'll make her way back around somewhere at some point.
The Bitch Queen brooks no
Taking a walk.
insolence.
She is Jelantha. What reason do we have to see her? We have need of your powers. A companion of ours is cursed with a Gaius spell. We humbly ask that you remove it. She does not offer the power of her goddess to anyone. We will first have to do a favor for Umberlee. It's a simple one. The holy day Storm Call approaches. It will be the first time she has overseen the ceremony, and to make sure that it is flawless, she needs an item of power. The Book of Wisdom, possessed by the clergy of Tymora, the Temple of Tymora, called the Ladies' Hall by those who venerate the frivolous goddess. If we can get the book, she'll do what we ask. Looks as if we have no other choice. We're in. She doesn't care how we get it. Once we have it, come to the temple and meet. Alright. Let's head back outside, and I'll take a quick break in the video. Shall return momentarily. Stay tuned, everyone. Try to get to the bottom of this.